New at noon, a Chicopee man was arrested on several firearms charges last night. West Springfield Police were called to Riverdale Street around 4:30 p.m. for reports of a stolen car. Officers pulled over that car that was being driven by Dijon Shepard. When searching his vehicle, officers found over 10 bags of heroin along with a loaded gun. Shepard was then taken into custody and is facing several gun and drug-related charges. He was also found to have a warrant out for his arrest out of Enfield, Connecticut.